This week's podcast brought to you by the Beefy Boys, three cool dudes hanging out talking about music, video games, and sports, and anything else that hits our fancy.
Check them out at www.beefyboys.com or on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you love their logo, you can buy their merch, www.cafepress.com/beefyboysmerch1.
And oh, baby, you know you're going to find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Find us on Twitter at Beefy_Boys. And you can find us on Instagram at Official Beefy Boys, because it is official. Make us blue check marked, keep following us, and you can find us on Facebook at the Beefy Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Beefy. A good podcast requires a good beer. So that's why I always go to my go-to, Keystone Light. If I'm going to the store, I don't want to buy a 12-pack. I want to go for a legit 15-pack. When I go to a party, I don't take Rainier. I take Keystone Light. And you know what? It tastes so good, I'm going to have it right now. Cheers, folks. Yeah, there's a burp coming in. That's good.
What up, knuckleheads? Welcome to episode 122 of the Beefy Boys Bud Club. I'm Joe, and I'm joined here with Vito.
What's up?
And Christian.
Yes, my head hurts. Welcome back.
Shocking. Oh, man. Too
Would
funny.
it be a show if I wasn't hungover?
Shot at and missed, shit at and hit.
What's been new? It's been a minute.
Truth. Oh man,
Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah.
it has been a long time.
It's been a while.
Every time, man. Every time. Every time.
Oh man, yeah, I was singing some karaoke last night. Good times. Yeah. My friends have a karaoke machine,
Oh.
and so we just went over to his house. We went bowling for good friend's birthday last night, and it refreshed my memory on why I never fucking go bowling. Because I suck. I'm the worst fucking bowler in the history of even attempting to throw a fucking bowling ball.
Yeah.
But I'm hit or miss, because my first game, I went 10 rounds, and I had about 23 pins.
Oh, my. That's awful.
And then my second round, I had 117.
Well, that's a significant improvement.
I'm very hit or miss. And then my next round, I had 30. So I'm like, okay, I'm terrible.
Wow. So that middle round was just a fluke then.
It was a fluke. It was something with my stance. It was something I was doing differently with my stance.
So your total score was like 170 over 3 games?
Over 3 games, yeah.
Oh, man. I'm consistently around 110, 120. I can't get any better. I don't bowl enough. Yeah. We went bowling with my buddy from college. He came to visit, and my sisters took him bowling. And I've never seen anyone bowl weirder. First of all, you're supposed to put your middle and ring finger in the 2 holes, so your pointer finger and your pinky are there for stability, right? He was using his pointer and middle finger.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, dude, weird.
He bowled a 7. Oh, man. He never hit more than 2 pins on a single frame. Oh, my God.
That is fucking classic.
Oh, put the bumpers up for you, buddy.
Oh.
It was something else, man. It was something else. A little old Chuck.
Yeah, when I went bowling at Kenmore Lanes like 5 years ago. Or it was like probably 4 years ago. We show up and I need the fucking bumpers or else we're not playing. So I go up to the thing and I'm like, hey, can we get the bumpers up on my lane? And he was like, the bumpers are like for kids. And I was like, excuse me, man. I'm here to have fun and I'm here to bowl. Please put the fucking bumpers up. I'm like, I need to know if they're here for kids. I don't care if they're here for kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need these fucking things. And he's like, yeah, but if you hit them, they could break. And I was like, dude, they're fucking bumpers for a bowling alley. They'll live. I'm not going to throw it directly at the bumper. And
Well, you were not rolling it like it doesn't take 30 seconds to get to the other side of the lane like you're 6. I mean,
yeah, I'm chucking that ball. It's going like probably 18, 19 miles per hour. And yeah, so they put the bumpers up and I bowl. And on our second game, I smashed the bumper and it fucking busted.
Now you can pay for it?
Like, no, because I was just like, it's not my fault. They're already broken.
Oh my god! You remind me of that time that Chuck Booty came to visit. Was also the only time I'd ever seen anyone's ball pop off their hand on a backswing. You know, like from a cartoon. He's swinging the ball back and you just drop it behind you. Like, oh my god. What are you doing? Oh. Tales of the bowling alley, huh? Woo.
Our neighborhood landscaper just texted me and was like, I'll be by tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He lives like 2 houses down. He's going to come and cut our grass because our fucking yard looks like an abandoned house right now.
I know. Oh, man. Yeah. My
'Cause
neighborhood is...
I ain't cutting that shit. I ain't cutting that fucking grass.
I tried. We have the push mower, and I tried for the first time last week, but it's too fucking tall, so I just kind of smushed it down. Because, you know, the push mower only works if it's like a few inches tall. If you wait too long, then you're fucked.
Yeah, if you wait like a little bit too long, you're totally fucked.
Yeah. You just go through it with a machete, or I can just call a friend who has a gas mower who lives down the street. He came over and did it. Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, it's so weird that when you're, you know, like at this point in time in your adult life, it's fucking weird when you get excited that your fucking lawn is going to get mowed. Like knowing that my yard is going to get taken, he's going to come by and he's going to like clip the hedges and make it look super pretty. I'm like, ooh.
I don't care so much about how it looks, although like the little garden on the side of the house gets overgrown and it becomes real hard to back out the driveway because you're getting hit by like rose bushes and artichoke, you know. It's like, get out of here, plants. But I just don't want to. My goal is always to have the second worst yard on the block so that no one judges me as hard. You know, if everyone's yard is neatly trimmed and yours is the one with the 2-foot tall grass, that's no good. But if your grass is 18 inches tall and your neighbor's grass is 2.5 feet tall, you're fine. You're fine. And the house next to us was like for sale for a long time. So, it was just empty. And so it was fine. I never had to worry about the yard because their grass was always worse than ours. But now someone lives there. Oh. So the neighborhood is gentrifying so fast. Oh my god, the guy who lives to our left on the corner, he's a fucking moron. Or he's a shithead. I can't tell if he's like intentionally malicious or just an idiot. He'll leave his car like blocking people's driveways. And he's like, I'll just be a minute. Like, you can't leave it there. What are you talking about? You'll just be a minute. You can't block the goddamn driveway, dude.
No, I get anxiety blocking driveways. Even if it's like for 30 seconds, I get fucking super anxious. I'm like, I need to fucking move. I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
yeah. So I'll like pull in to pick somebody up, and I'm like blocking somebody else's driveway, and I'm just like, oh god. I'm like, I hate when fucking Uber does this. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna swing around the block, and I'll come back and get this taken care of. God, dude, my allergies are fucking killing me right now. Oh my
dude, yeah.
Like I told Ara, it's May, y'all. It's May, and you have seasonal allergies.
Oh my lord. I have seasonal allergies that are going to fucking last until August. Which sucks dick.
That sucks, yeah.
But my skin's all bubbly and rashy right now.
That's like serious.
Yeah,
business.
I look like a crackhead with my skin. I have to wear like short sleeve shirts because, you know, dying of like itchiness. And if I wear like clothes that cover up my skin and don't let it breathe, I'll like take off a button up after work and I'm like covered in like red bumps, like red sores, because it was just like in my shirt sweating all day. So it sucks, man. So part of me, if I have to get up and grab a paper towel here and there and exfoliate my
Oh,
nostrils.
man. That sucks. The worst I get is some sneezes, and then I just go with the Flonase. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, but they're the worst. Get out of here, pollen.
You want to know what's new for me? Me
Yeah.
and Claude are officially Costco members now.
Oh.
So, hey, better watch out, baby.
I didn't know where the rest of that sentence was going. Me and Claude are officially breaking up. Me and Claude are officially expecting a baby.
Now, we have a little baby crib in my office here. And,
Why?
Well, it's for my brother's baby.
Oh.
Back, like, you know, in September when we would watch Seahawks games,
Yeah.
he couldn't leave her at home, so he'd bring her here. And so he just built up a little crib, and
There you go.
he built it in this office so she would sleep in here while we would fucking scream at the TV for 20 hours.
20
But-
hours for a Seahawks game, huh? Football games take way too long, man. I gotta say.
I think, any sporting event really does take a
No,
long
NBA
time.
games are in and out in less than 3 hours, like 2.5 hours.
Unless
Or
it's
worse.
like combat sports, it takes a long time.
Nah. Like I said,
Which
NBA. in and
Canelo
out.
fucking knocking out Billy Joe was insane, man. That was classic. Fucking broke his orbital bone or whatever.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, fractured his face essentially.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What's new with you?
Not a lot, you know. Fully vaccinated now. That's exciting. Oh, I have some good cat stories, but we've also been playing this new board game. Comes highly recommended. Clank Legacy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with legacy style board games, but they're basically like a campaign, as in like there's like secret envelopes you open, and you like write on the game board and you tear up components and throw them in the trash. It's pretty awesome. We played through the whole campaign in a week, all 10 games. It was awesome. It's a really fun game. So check it out, Clank Legacy. It's like $100, but it was awesome.
Damn, $100.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey,
No,
you know
board
what?
games are
If you
expensive.
spend the time and you play it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Put in 100 hours, it's worth it. And it sounds like this game you'll put in 100 hours.
Do you think see, I never understood that because people make that same argument with all video games. Like, well, I need $1 per hour. I'm like, yeah, but you go to the movies, it's like $30 and it lasts 2 hours. Like
2 hours. Yep. But I
So
have
what are you
Game
talking
Pass
about?
Ultimate, so I haven't bought a new game in forever. But I have like all the new game. You know, I have Madden 21, which is fucking terrible. I played it for like 15 minutes and I was like, this game sucks. I was just like, you can't just like throw bright colors and then subwoofers in every loading screen and call it new.
I don't
like,
understand
this game
the X Factor
sucks.
superstar stuff. I just don't get it. I'm like, what?
It's
what am
so
I trying
dumb,
to do?
dude.
Like,
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's like, you know, like, yeah, you have players who are really fucking good. You know,
Yeah.
Mike Evans, you know, for instance, he's really good in double coverage. He's good in catching the ball. But then you get him in his X Factor, and he's literally, you know, you can't miss him. He'll catch it in double coverage. He'll catch it, you know, and it's just because his X Factor is like enabled. So it's like, you know, oh, the double me X Factor. You can win every single, you know, jump ball in double coverage with Mike Evans. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense at all. Like,
I don't know. I feel like because Saquon's X Factor is he's supposed to be harder to tackle, yet he just isn't. Like it's just he just gets tackled just as easily. So
oh my God, I got to go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
it could be that my entire Giants offense when playing Madden 21 is to just give the ball to Saquon. Daniel Jones throws maybe 2 passes in the whole game.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. But yeah, I've been playing more UFC 3. I'm just going through different weight classes and winning the championship. But I've been having some struggles, man. Some serious struggles. If you don't know how to if your player is just built for hitting in that game, you're going to get put on the ground and submitted in 30 seconds. Which is crazy. But at least they make you balance your player out and they make you learn both sides, which is fun.
Yeah. I also have Game Pass Ultimate, but for my PC. It's a pretty fucking good deal.
Is it the same price? It's the same price, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the selection isn't nearly as good, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that the next game I'll buy is Resident Evil. I want to buy the new one.
I never played
waiting
7. It was too scary.
Oh, that game was crazy. They put it on Game Pass, and I beat it, and it was just insane.
It's scary.
Freaky. It was really freaky, but it was so much fun, man. I love Resident Evils. Here, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Give me a few minutes because I got to blow my nose and then hit the head really quick.
Okay.
Wowee.
Vito, patch 555 comes out on Tuesday. Are you going to get back into Final Fantasy?
Oh, I already have been. I'm all caught up and everything.
Oh, damn. I'm not.
And I pre-bought the new expansion.
Oh, was there any goodies? Did it come with anything fun, mounts or anything?
Yeah. There's the pre-order bonus was just a minion and the new experience earrings that go for 10 more levels.
Okay.
And then I also got the extra edition or whatever the fuck.
The digital deluxe or whatever.
Yeah, and that came with a mount as well.
Okay. Is it a cool mount? What does it look like?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool mount. It's like one of those armored horses with wings or some shit.
That's pretty sweet. They're bringing back the 15 crossover event.
Yeah.
So more people can get that sweet flying car.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is a pretty cool mount. Is that the only 4-person mount? Are there other 4-person mounts?
There are now, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, at first there was only 2-person mounts, and then that was the first 4-person mount.
Yeah.
I think there's another 4-person mount, but now there's also an 8-person mount.
What?
The Lunar Whale.
8-person? What is it?
Yeah, the Lunar Whale or something. You can buy it, I think. I'm pretty sure it's bought one.
That's too funny.
Yeah, they finally made a mount the size of a raid party.
That's true. But why would you need your mount in the raid? You can't use your mount in the dungeon.
Yeah, I know. And you don't have to walk there either. But yeah.
Exactly. Nice if you just want to run around. What is the max you can party in Overworld? Is it 4 or is it 8? Or is it more than that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I only ever party up.
Pretty sure you can do 8.
Oh yeah.
Full party, yeah.
I only ever party up with my chocobo.
I've only ever partied out in the open world for hunt trains and stuff.
Yeah. No,
or for maps, because you have to go and discover the maps and then go in the portal if it pops.
Those fancy maps, yeah. Oh, DPS are so squishy. I need my chocobo to take the hits if it's one of those overworld battles, with the purple circle. You have to fight this thing. Ugh, you're gonna crush my bard. Don't have enough damage mitigation in the bard there, man.
Your damage mitigation is killing shit.
Yeah, okay. But bards
just kill it faster.
I can't make my DOTs work faster. They take how long they take.
Just shoot it harder. Use your songs. Use your ballads.
Yeah. Yeah, those help.
Ballad of the Pew Pew.
Ballad of the Pew Pew, huh? Have you seen the Final Fantasy XIV Fender collaboration? They made a guitar.
Oh, that's cool. No, I haven't.
It looks like it's got crystals infused in it.
They also made a $400 watch that I'm never gonna buy.
Yeah, I saw the watch.
It's literally just like a normal watch that's Final Fantasy themed. And
Yeah.
say, oh yeah, that's $400.
Citizen watch is a fancy brand.
It must be some kind of fancy brand or something.
It's Citizen, I think. I saw it. I seen it. Hey, Christian, are you back? Because I have a sports trivia question for you.
Yeah, I'm back. What's up?
All right, here's my sports trivia question. This is actually for anyone who wants it, but I don't know that Vito will know the answers here. I gave Ara the same question. So, in the 4 major U.S. sports, that is NBA, NHL, NFL, and MLB, there are 6 team names that are currently repeated, as in there is a team in both sports with the same name. There are 6 of these team names. Do you know what they are? All 6 of them.
I want to say Giants would be one of them, but I don't think so.
No, that's true. There's the
there's
San Francisco Giants and the New York Giants, baseball and football. You got one.
That is a good question.
We only got one. Wow. There's 5 more.
I'm like running through fucking thousands of teams right now.
Oh, I only got 4. The last 2 were tricky.
Is it Capitals? Oh, no, because it's the Nationals. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be crazy. I mean, I guess that was the way it was in like the 50s. There were 2 New York Giants. The football and baseball team were both from New York at the time.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, Kings.
Yep. That's one.
Yeah.
The LA Kings and the Sacramento Kings. That was one of the ones I didn't get. You missed the Rangers of New York and Texas.
The Rangers. Ah, you're right.
The Jets of New York and Winnipeg.
Yeah, Winnipeg. Fuck.
The Cardinals.
Yep.
And the Panthers. Of course, the Carolina Panthers and the Florida Panthers. Told you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe I blanked out on that, but that's a great question.
It's funny to me that 3 of them are from New York. There's 3 New York teams whose names are not unique. NBA playoffs you've been watching. Did you watch the playing games?
No NBA for me, man. I don't watch that shit.
What?
It's too boring. I'll watch
You're crazy.
the finals.
It's the best sport. The games are so quick, fast paced. How can you call the NBA boring, but you watch football? You know how much downtime there is during an NFL game?
Yeah, but there's so much more to process and focus on. You know what I'm saying? It's
There's
just like-
nothing happening.
Because when I watch football, I'm like drinking or I'm with all my pals. So there's during downtime, it's like you never notice downtime. But then each play is could be something huge. So I don't know. I think basketball is boring. I don't know. I just don't really like anybody in the NBA right now except for like a couple of people, and I don't even know their names.
Are you crazy?
I like Giannis. I don't know, Giannis.
Giannis?
I like
Giannis.
Yeah. And I like the fucking dude from the Suns who has like black eyes.
Oh, are you talking about Devin Booker?
Yeah, thank you.
Talking about Chris Paul.
No, not Chris Paul. Devin Booker's eyes look like they just look black. Like he's wearing full contacts, like full eye contacts.
Like
I don't know why, but his eyes just look so like hollow.
I'm just thinking of the dude from Limp Bizkit when you say that.
Yeah, he's got like eyes like that. That's like what I imagine. Like every time I see him, I'm like, why does this guy have like such dark eyes? But him, and then I don't know, somebody who else is scared of flying because their plane almost crashed. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember when? It was the Utah Jazz, man. They were taking off, and one of the guys on the team already hates flying, and they took off and they hit a flock of. This is gonna sound funny, but they hit a flock of like seagulls, essentially. but they hit like a big flock of pigeons or something.
Oh.
And their fucking engine blew out. And so they had to make like an emergency landing, but they all were like, the whole team thought
you're
they were
talking
gonna
about
die.
Donovan Mitchell, apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
Apparently. Just Googled it.
The whole team thought they were going to die, which is crazy. It's so
That's
weird to
crazy,
think,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
That is crazy. It's wild. Damn. I like Luka. He's unstoppable. I just hate the Clippers so much.
I like Luka too.
I don't know what it is about the Clippers. I just hate them. And, they intentionally lost their last 2 games so they could play the Mavericks, and then they lost yesterday, which was very cathartic.
But you see, that's why I hate when sports does that shit. Where they're like, oh, we're going to, purposely lose. Or like when Philadelphia did that shit back in January. When they were on prime time. And Jalen Hurts is like pulling together a game to win to knock.
And they pull him.
And they pull him out of the game.
Yeah.
I hated that. I hated that just because you don't want your future franchise quarterback to like get pulled from a game when he's pulling together a winning drive. They pull him, they put in that other schmuck, and he throws a pick 6 on his first throw, and it's like, oh, I hate
Good job.
this.
You did what we wanted you to.
Yeah, I hate everything about this. And it caused a lot of controversy, and then their coach was fired afterwards. But
how do you solve tanking, though? I mean,
I don't think you can, but you can't do it so blatant. You can't do it so blatantly, like when the Jets did it when they had Oakland on the ropes, and they were going to beat them, and they see that it was like a 4-man set, and then the defensive coordinator for the Jets, who's that? Oh, he's retarded. I can't remember his name, but he got fired. But he was the guy that was at the Browns too. Mm-hmm. What was his name? What the hell is his name? But he's a total douche, and he pulled an all-man blitz and left.
Oh, you're talking Greg Williams or whatever his name is?
Yes, Greg Williams. Greg Williams. God, I hate Greg Williams. That guy was such a bum. Ugh. Classic.
Well,
classic.
The Knicks are playing the Hawks today. I will be watching. And I told Dara, get ready. I'm going to throw some angry socks at the television because that's what I do. When you're mad, you bunch up a sock and throw it at the TV. Then you don't break anything, but you can still have the effect of having thrown something. Back in my younger, more energetic days when I was a teen, I would prepare. I would get all the socks out of the drawer so I'd have lots of things to throw. But that now.
So what team do you follow?
For the NBA? The Knicks.
Yeah. The Knicks?
The Knicks.
Are they in the playoffs?
They are. They're the 4 seed.
Wow.
Tom,
I feel like I haven't heard that in a long time.
No, they haven't been in the playoffs since 2013. And yeah. Tom Thibodeau, as their coach, really got them fired up. Julius Randle is playing like an all NBA guy for the first time in his career, which is impressive. And yeah, they play hard, they play good defense, and they beat you down, and then they win 95-90, very low scoring games. Heavily defended. Though it is always, it's always interesting to me how you see these regular season scores of 160 to 140, and then in the playoffs suddenly the score is 102 to 100. It's so you could have played defense this whole time. You just didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Okay. I guess that happens in every sport. People put in more effort. Maybe not in the NFL.
Yeah, they do.
Because it's only 16 games and all, but
17 now.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid. Can we talk about that? What a stupid idea. Why?
I thought it was pretty dumb.
So did they eliminate a preseason game?
They eliminated 2 preseason games.
To have one more regular season game?
And they put in one more regular season and one more bye week, I think.
Okay. But then You need
It's
an even
fucking
number
dumb.
of games. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
Like
I
some
don't know.
teams are going to have more home games than road games, like, and vice versa.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks have to travel on the road more than they play at home this season
believe-
because of that.
I heard
They got to
it's
go to
every
Pittsburgh
NFC team.
for. Yeah, they got to go to Pittsburgh,
It's really
which
stupid.
is not surprising because Pittsburgh will never come here. I guess they came here in like 2015, and that was the last time they were here.
Well, you know the NFL schedule is set years in advance. That's why it makes me laugh so hard when like they try and make the schedule release a thing. Like, first of all, the NFL schedule is set for like the next decade. The only thing that changes is is like which team from the specific division you're going to play, because they set that based on where you finish. So like, are you really getting that excited by like the order and home/away splits here? Because like you knew what teams you were playing since the last day of the regular season. Like
Seahawks have a pretty fucking tough schedule, man. I mean, this is the first 6 weeks. It's on the road at the Colts, at home against the Titans, on the road against the Vikings, on the road against fucking San Francisco, at home against the Rams, and then Sunday night in Pittsburgh. They have 3 primetime games in a row.
damn.
Thursday night, Sunday night football Thursday night against the Rams, Sunday night football against the Steelers, and then Monday night football against the Saints.
Damn.
Then they play the Jets. Oh, they only get 1 bye week, so they didn't add another bye week. So it's just 1 bye week.
Why don't they just give the same bye week to everyone? Wouldn't that
Well,
be the
Seahawks
most
have to-
fair answer?
Seahawks have to go to Green Bay. That's not a fucking shock. We
Why?
always
Well,
have to go to
Aaron
Green
Rodgers
Bay.
hates it there, though. So, will he
God,
even
they
be playing
always
for
have to
them?
go to, and they got to go back to Washington. Fuck me. I don't want that game. I don't want that game at all.
Why?
Washington's turning into a fucking powerhouse.
Oh,
Their defense is stupid, man. And I think Ron Rivera is putting together a pretty damn good team over there. And they have Fitzpatrick. Fucking Fitzmagic is back, baby.
oh, geez. Oh, geez. I'm just excited for the NBA playoffs, man. They are the most fun. I'm telling you, these games are wild. Plus, I can like watch them on my new PC hooked up to my big TV. It's so easy to pirate NBA games. Probably should be a little bit harder, but it's not.
All I do is pirate, man. That's all I
know.
do.
That's why when all these shitheads are like, oh, NBA ratings are so down. Must be because of Black Lives Matter. I'm like, or it's just because everyone knows how to pirate games and literally cable ratings are down everywhere. All right, relax. Relax. Get out of here trying to blame fucking social justice for the lack of NBA ratings. That's ridiculous. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard.
And then, yeah, man, because I don't buy pay-per-view. I've never bought a pay-per-view event.
Yeah.
I never understood people who, like, spend money on, like, a boxing pay-per-view or UFC pay-per-view. Fucking Dana White's going to come to my house with a fucking warrant. A warrant for my arrest. But no, man, I flat out refuse to pay. It's so stupid. So expensive, dude.
Yeah.
I think somebody tallied up the amount of events for the UFC, and then they tallied up how much money you would spend in 1 year paying for the pay-per-views and for the ESPN Plus fights and for all that shit. And it was like close to like $2,500
Damn.
for just pay-per-view alone.
Well, they have
That's
a crazy
fucking lot.
They do. It feels like they do a pay-per-view every week. I mean, it's insane.
They do it like every 2 weeks.
That's
Every
crazy.
2 weeks there's like a pay-per-view. Yeah.
How do they have that many fighters?
Well, there's so many different divisions, man. So many different divisions, and then you build up these cards, but they've been putting together some really good fucking cards lately. Conor McGregor's fighting again in July. He's going to get his ass kicked. Unless he comes out with if he comes out with a top bun, then Dustin Poirier is fucked.
What?
You
What does that have to do with anything?
You do not want top bun Conor McGregor.
I see.
Like buzzed head Conor McGregor, you can take him. Long hair Conor McGregor, you can take him. But top knot Conor McGregor, don't even fucking try it. It's a vicious cycle right there. You sleep your ass. So I know you don't watch combat sports, but just hear me out on this one. So the UFC brought in this guy named Michael Chandler in January. They signed him to a UFC contract. And, fight fans and people who watch fights are, going to say the same fucking thing every time. But, he's a Bellator champ. He was amazing in Bellator. He's one of the best Bellator fighters ever. I'm like, okay, I'm still not thrilled at this guy. I could care less. And he goes in and he knocks out Dan Hooker, which is kind of a big deal, in like 30 seconds. And he gets a title shot. One fight in the UFC, he's 1-0, and they give him a title shot right off the bat. You got guys like Tony Ferguson who had 12 fight win streaks and didn't get a single chance at a title, which is stupid. And so he gets his shot at the title. And he goes in and he gets fucking knocked out. Surprise, surprise. He got clocked in the fucking jaw. And he's like 5'3". So he's, I don't know. I thought it was stupid. Giving one fight and you win and you get a title shot, I don't think that should be how it's done. What do you think? I don't know. Do you think if you win one fight, you get a chance at the title?
I mean, I don't know, man. But it's all fucked. It's all promotion and nonsense, Like, there's not like a clear, obvious path,
At least UFC's titles aren't like boxing, where they're like
there's 6 of them.
there's like 50 champion belts in boxing, and it's like, oh my god, just have one for each weight class, please.
Well, because there's different organizations is the thing, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, this is stupid. Boxing's so dumb. Ugh, I hate boxing, but I force myself to watch it because I grew up watching it. So I'm like, God, I have to watch this. I'll watch Canelo. I'll watch Canelo. I'll watch Tyson Fury.
What about
I'll watch
Jake
those
Paul?
guys just because I enjoy them. Dude,
what washed-up celebrity is he going to box next?
If he fights a real boxer, he would get annihilated.
Is that what Pacquiao's coming back for?
Oh my god, dude! Don't even talk to me about Pacquiao coming back. Dude, that guy's brain is probably like a giant puddle of like goo, like a goo brain. That guy is just sitting there getting beat up late into his 40s. I'm like, stop coming back into boxing.
Yeah.
You don't sell pay-per-views anymore, bro. That was like 10, 15 years ago. Get over it. Oh my god, my allergies are killing me. Vito, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Been playing some World of Warcraft. I've been playing some Final Fantasy, and I've been working.
Working.
Yup. Well, my fucking license finally went through like a week or 2 ago.
There you go. That's good.
So now I've been able to finish learning my job.
That's good.
Because before there was like several things that were pretty key to my job that I just couldn't do because I wasn't licensed yet.
Right. Cool. Are they starting to ease mask restrictions and stuff, or are those still mandated?
Yeah, they're
places?
easing them everywhere except for healthcare places, I think. Like, I think if you need to go see the doctor, you have to wear your mask or something.
What about at your bank?
Well, I mean,
We're still wearing masks at the bank.
I assume we're probably going to start easing restrictions pretty soon here too. Which, and it's like on one side of things, like, yeah, if you're vaccinated, you're protected, but like also vaccinations are like condoms. They're not 100%. And also not everybody can fucking get one necessarily based on their conditions and shit. So we need I feel like we need to get a control on COVID while having vaccines before we start just fucking letting everybody fucking wet willy out, you know?
Here's my question. Why is it so important that you smell the Walgreens? Why don't you just put the mask on?
Wait, what?
Why is it so important that you can't wear your mask at the Walgreens? Like, you really need to smell the Walgreens? Like,
oh, you mean
just
fucking
put your mask on? Like,
I think people just hate masks.
I'm probably honestly gonna wear the mask whenever I go to the grocery store forever. Like, I haven't had a cold in fucking 18 months. It's been great. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think honestly the only like two things against masks for people is that it is like slightly more annoying to breathe, and it's also like socially like a social thing about people seeing people's faces.
Yeah.
Man, have you tried like a job interview with a fucking mask on?
No.
Yeah.
You can really tell that the interview, like both parties off the jump are uncomfortable with it. Fuck me. Sorry, guys. My allergies are killing me.
Well, I mean, my interview was in medical, so it was literally no different from like another interview for me.
Right,
I've done all my recent interviews on Zoom anyway.
Everybody was
even
used to it there.
pre-pandemic, so.
But yeah, it's it's really freaking weird, man. So I kind of talk about it with my boss because, he has to interview people and he's got to interview them with masks on. And he just says it's super difficult because you can't read people's expressions, so you have no idea how they feel or how they're you can read a lot. You can read a lot
honestly,
from
I feel
somebody's
like
face.
I feel like the eyes are more telling than anything else.
Yeah.
If you're really trying to read somebody.
Yeah, but I guess
like
interviews
people who
are already nerve-wracking
people who are
enough. And then you got the mask annoying you as well. It's going to distract you anyway.
Yeah, but if anything, it makes it easier because they can't see your mouth. So like you can
That's true.
you don't have to worry about that part of your face.
Whereas just be making kissing face at them the whole time.
Yeah. Like it's been nice for being fucking medical because I'm like fucking I feel weird when I take off my mask to do videos because I'm just like fucking, is my face okay? Like, am I doing a resting bitch face right now? Like, because like you literally don't have to go fuck when you wear a mask.
Yeah. Like, even just R and I walk to the end of the block every day and I still put my mask on. I'm like, I really don't need this anymore. Like, I could stop doing this.
I don't our neighborhood's like slow enough as a like living area that if we need to, we can just cross the street or whatever.
Yeah.
So we haven't been wearing masks for neighborhood walks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I walk the neighborhood, I don't wear a mask. Fuck that. I walk at weird times of the day, so I'm usually the only one out. But I think either way, the streets here are so big that it doesn't even matter.
You live out in the suburbs too, man.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I'm a suburb kind of guy,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I still, carry the mask on me when,
I always have it with me.
Yeah, that way.
It was weird. I went into the gas station. I went into the gas station by my house on Thursday, and I walk in. I didn't think anything of it, but I walk in, with my mask on. It's just, business as usual, and I get through the whole transaction, and I go through a whole conversation, and I get back to my car, and I realize that everybody inside the gas station was not wearing a mask.
Oh, jeez.
Like, all the employees. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
I've been.
I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen that in so long, and it doesn't register. It doesn't register at all until you like. It's weird to say that it was like, I don't know. It was like such a strange sight for me, but I realized that I saw this guy's whole face, and I saw his entire expression. He's happy dude, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I literally just saw somebody's face that I've never seen, because ever since I moved out here, it's been, COVID. So I moved here and it's been COVID. So any business around here, I haven't seen anybody's face ever. So I'm just like, it's so fucking weird, man. I'm like, how could I be a regular somewhere and not know what somebody looks like? It is such a strange thing.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't really like recognize people by their mouths. So like, I actually haven't had that recognition problem.
I mean, it's part of it. Like, the whole face is part of it,
I mean, yeah, but I haven't been like shocked or surprised by it, which is weird because like there's been people who. So when I wear the Papper suit in the URI, like where we see the sick people, it shows my face because it's like a full head mask, that has like respiration and stuff. And so people are like, "Oh my God, I had no idea what you looked like." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, yeah, sure, people's faces are like slightly different without the mask, but like I can 100% know people who I see like by their like fucking top half of their face.
Yeah.
Dude, the mouth portion of somebody is insanely important to me. Like, I don't know what it is, but if I can't see the full face, I have no idea what somebody would look like.
I wonder if it's because I like have such a huge emphasis on looking at people in the eye that like I tend to have more of a recognition for that part of the face.
Yeah. Because I could recognize somebody off of eye contact for sure, but when it just comes to like seeing somebody's entire face, it's like something that registers and stays in my brain. Just because like if I see an entire thing, I can register it like right off the jump and immediately recognize somebody. But like, a lot of people that I used to know, if I were to see them out in public and they were to have their masks on, I would probably just walk right past them. I wouldn't notice them. I'm fucking recognizable because my eyebrows are like fucking trees. So, I mean, it's pretty recognizable. There's facial traits that are super recognizable, but sometimes it's just not enough for me. Like, I need to see the full face. But yeah, man, I literally I've had some experiences. It's just like, fuck. Like, I'll talk about it off air, so I'm not such an asshole.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'll talk. I'll explain my story off air, so I don't sound like such a dick. But oh man, God, I am dying of allergies. But at least I'm not hungover.
I thought you were.
Thank you, Liquid IV. Oh. No, all my hydration kicked in, so like my headache is gone. I didn't even have to take, any pain reliever or anything like that. Try to secure lightweight gold before I go over to my dad's house.
Hey, speaking of your allergies, I have a great story about my cats. So, we keep hearing about people who like to take their cats on walks. So we looked into it and we bought all the equipment that you need, harnesses and leashes and all that. And we're like, we think our cats would love it because they love to look out the window, right? So we get them all good to go. We get their collars on. We get the harnesses on, which is a whole thing because they're usually naked. They don't like wearing clothes. We get them all leashed up. And we're like ready to take them outside. And I was like, we should carry them so they don't think they're allowed to walk outside. Like, okay. So we do that. So we pick up the cats and we go stand outside. It's like a beautiful sunny day. And they seem a little nervous, but we think that they like it. But I'm holding Shiva, the big black one. And she's like pressing herself closer and closer against me. I'm like, babe, I think Shiva's heart's beating like 1,000,000 miles a minute. And she was so terrified. She just let out this wail that I'd never heard her make before. I was like, let me back inside. I don't like this. So then as we start walking towards the door, and the other cat's like, wait, I can just scream and then you'll bring me back inside. So the other cat lets out the same noise. We bring him back inside. And then later that day, I found one of them had diarrhea in the litter box, and I looked it up, and apparently they can do that if they've had a very stressful experience. So R likes to say we literally scared the shit out of our cats. So if anyone you know needs any cat harnesses and leashes, our cats do not like the outdoors.
Oh shit, man.
So like our cat was like the same way the first time. I mean, not to that degree though, so it might not be a thing, but I think our cat kind of got used to being out on our porch and stuff for a little while, and now that we have it fully closed off, she can kind of just go outside because she's also not great at being a cat, so she can't really jump very high. And so, we don't really have to worry about her like getting out. It's like blocking it off for a dog, basically.
Your cat reminds me of Shiva. If Shiva gets 4 paws off the ground in one move at playtime, that's like a big deal. Whereas the other cat will like kick you in the face. She jumps so high. It's like also, I have another cat story. The other day, I was getting ready for class, and I hear like this thing rolling around. It sounds like a billiard ball. And I look over, and my cat has a pear. And I'm like, where did you get this from? You know you're not allowed on the counters. Also, this is all kind of gross. So I pick up the pear, and I put it in the compost, and I continue getting ready for the morning. And then I hear something rolling around again. And my cat has a pear. And I'm like, did you pull that out of the compost? And I go over, and there's one in the compost. I'm like, no, this is a different pear. I'm like, where are you getting these pears from? Because I couldn't find them on the counter or anything. So I'm like, whatever. Maybe Ari just had like 2 pears. And I put that other pear in the compost, and I go back, brushing my teeth or whatever. And then I hear the rolling around sound again. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's another pear. Like, where do you keep getting these pears? So I put that on the compost, and I just watch the cat, and she runs up to like this area. We have this breakfast nook that we never use that has just become like additional kitchen storage. There was like a bag of pears in there. She reaches her head in and she pulls out another pear. There were like 6 more pears in there. I'm like, okay, taking away all these pears. So that's not the end though, because then 5 minutes later, I hear this sound again, and I look back, and she has an apple. I'm like, are you kidding me? Where did you get the apple from? It was in another spot in the same pantry. I'm like, cat, you're too smart. Stop stealing fruits. Yes, I'm talking about you, kitty. That was too funny. Too funny.
Dude, I'm just looking over my fucking Tinder bio, and it's so fucking stupid.
That's the only way to be, man. That's the only.
It's the only way to
Tinder.
be. I mean, I could literally care less, how I am. Yeah. And I got 2-time COVID world champ, 3-time defending Smirnoff Ice champion, pontoon boat enthusiast, professional extrovert, dive bar connoisseur. Sasquatch is often confused with Bigfoot, yet he never complains.
Oh my God, get out of here. That's terrible.
I had a fucking customer. He gets up from my desk, and he just out of nowhere, dude. We finish up our conversation, and he's a regular, so I'm used to him coming in and sitting down and talking with me. So he gets up, and he just literally out of nowhere just says, Sasquatch often gets confused with Bigfoot, yet he never complains, and he just turns around and walks out of the door, and I fucking laughed for like a pretty good
that's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty ridiculous. I was like, I have to show you something, by the way. Speaking of weird customer interactions, I'll be right back.
One of the funniest jokes I've heard in a long time because it's so bad. God, that's funny, man. Oh my God.
That was good.
All right, there you go. Do you like my new face mask?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
Someone came into the food bank and was wearing one of these, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love your face mask!" And they just reached in their bag and handed the backup they had. It was still packaged and everything.
That's
so I wear this
fucking
when we walk around the
hilarious.
neighborhood. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Give me back my headphones. Cool.
Get your ooh face on.
Yeah. Well, my Dogecoin's all tanking right now, so I gotta get some funny dog stuff happening somewhere. You know?
You're in Doge, huh? Me too.
I bought $100 worth when it was worth 1.5 cents, so I'm still pretty good overall.
Yeah, you're probably you're up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm still up like 30x, but
Up way up, yeah.
I was waiting for it to hit. I did the math. If it hits like $200, I'm a millionaire. So let's push it to $200. Then I'll sell.
Yep.
Thanks, Elon. Made me millions. This is when I tried to get in on the GameStop craze, but there was the day Robinhood was like, "Fuck you guys, no buying GameStop." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll buy Dogecoin." And it blew up. Although cryptos are all crashing right now.
It'll come back. It'll come
always
back.
does,
You just gotta
yeah.
hold. Yeah, you just gotta hold.
It wasn't that long ago when it was under 4K a coin, and people were like, it's never coming back. I never thought it was sustainable at $50,000 a coin, but 20 or 10, sure.
Dude, that video of the of the guy knocking dude out in the subway, and then going and ordering his sub after he fucking knocks
Subway,
this
the
dude out
sandwich
cold.
shop.
Dude, it's so funny. Oh my god. This guy literally, these two guys are like arguing, and this guy just literally clocks this dude right in the chin and knocks him out immediately. And the guy just hits the deck, and then dude who knocked him out turns around and goes back to the subway line and is like, "Yeah, so I'll get the herbs and cheese." And it's fucking amazing, dude. It is amazing. Oh man, I'm hungry, dude.
Do you know Subway is not legally allowed to call their bread?
Yeah, because it's like
It's
fucking
cake. It's too much sugar.
yeah.
Oh man, so silly, so ridiculous. I need to go back. I need to ask you a question. How is someone a regular at the bank? What causes such a thing? Does he just get really excited about opening new savings accounts?
No, it's just
Oh, is he like a small
I
business
don't know,
owner?
man.
That would make more sense.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it.
He just hangs out at the bank. Okay. I mean, my
can't
mom
explain it
has to go to the bank like every day at lunch, but she's an accountant, so it kind of makes sense.
Because I fucking work at the bank, so I'm there every day.
Yeah.
But I haven't been in a bank for any kind of banking needs in maybe like 10 years.
Yeah.
When I was working at Einstein's, I had to, as a shift lead, I had to like take the deposit and
Oh yeah. That's different. But we're talking
Yeah.
like we're talking like
Personal
regular
banking.
consumer based.
Yeah, no, I was just saying like I think
consumer-based.
that's the only reason I've ever had
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you own
Regular
like
consumer base. If you're a regular consumer, and there's nothing wrong with being a regular consumer. I mean, it just means that you're just a regular person. But a non-business owner who's a regular at a bank, I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I have no explanation for it.
even if you don't have direct deposit from your place of business, you can deposit cash at the ATM, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty painless, So what do you need to do with the bank all the time? I don't know.
Yeah.
I meant to ask you too, as a business guy, because I don't know why this came to my brain, but one of my biggest pet peeves is people who refer to themselves as small business owners when they're like McDonald's franchisees. And I don't know why this drives me crazy, but it does. Do you have any thoughts on that? If you own 2 McDonald's franchises, are you a small business owner?
It's so funny because technically you are a small business owner, but it's just funny to say that. It's funny to say it, and it's funny to see it like that.
Yeah.
But yes, it's true. They're small business owners.
You have to make 0 decisions. You're not allowed to make decisions when you're a franchisee like that, man. They all come from your bosses, so you're not a business owner. You're fucking middle management, man.
Have you seen that movie about like McDonald's with Michael Keaton?
No.
Oh man, it's so fucking good.
Is it about like the
damn dude?
about like
they
the Ray Kroc story?
Over.
Yeah.
They fucked over the McDonald's brothers, man. That's so dirty.
Oh.
But it was a great movie, though. Great movie.
Do you know that in Australia, Burger King is called Hungry Jack's?
You know what they call? You know what they call a Whopper in France?
What?
A Royale with cheese. You've seen Pulp Fiction, right? Yeah, of course you have. Okay.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's a movie.
I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Oh, jeez. All right.
This person's goal is to own a boat. Ew.
Uh,
That sounds like the worst goal I've ever heard in my life.
What kind of boat? Did
Any
they
boat.
specify?
If you own any boat, it's terrible. You have to be the people who just enjoy boats, not own one.
But then whose boat are you enjoying? Like
Somebody who pulled the plug
a
and
boat.
fucking bought a boat.
yeah.
But everybody can tell you, man, it's the worst experience. But some people are just addicted to owning boats.
I know people who really love their boats. But
Yeah.
they like live on them.
Yeah,
Which
see,
is
that's
different.
different.
Like yeah, like a live on sailboat that you take to around the world is different than just buying
Yeah,
a
for
fancy
sure.
boat and then paying your, mortgage fees and just leaving it in the slip for years. It's like, why did I buy this boat? Well, my dad used to own a speedboat. We kept it in the backyard. We lost the keys once when I was a kid. We were playing in it. He was very mad. Why did you leave the keys in the boat? And then one day it floated away because they forgot to tie it up properly. And then the day we finally got it back, we capsized it by putting too many people in it. I've told that story, I think, the time I almost drowned.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You've told the tale of the tape.
Yeah.
Well, last summer we had a pontoon boat rented for the day, and we were looking forward to it because the week was just terrible leading up to it. I mean, it was a fucking bad week. Bad at work. It was like 90 some degrees and the AC was out, and we have to have our doors locked, so it was just a boiler, like a boiler room at work. And then our water delivery truck skipped our store for 4 weeks, so we had no filtered water, so I had to drink yellow tap water from downstairs. Dude, it was so fucked. And we had a pontoon boat reserved for the Saturday, and I'm like, oh man, that's going to be such a big day. I'm like, I can't wait for that. And Friday rolls around, and sure enough, they rented it to a group of people, and they fucking sunk it.
Oh, jeez.
They sunk a pontoon boat.
Oh, jeez.
And so we show up the next day at the boat dock, and they're like, yeah, the pontoon boat sunk, so all the other ones are booked. Here's a speedboat. And we were like, there's 12 of us. Oh, you guys will be okay. Here's a speedboat. So you pack in 12 guys who are all, wasted out of their brains on a fucking speedboat. I'm like, this is a bad idea. I was like, this is a really bad fucking idea. Thankfully, we were okay, but we pulled into the boat dock an hour and a half late. So we got feed for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We were okay
You didn't
with it.
flip it like we did.
Yeah, not capsizing that bitch.
Yeah.
Speedboats are scary. Oh, man.
Boats are scary. Boat. A pontoon boat.
I love pontoon boats.
Do you know what a pontoon is? Like, what part of the boat is actually the pontoon?
I think
Why
it's
it's
the
called
fucking... I think it's the... Like the... I don't know what they're called, but the thing below the boat.
It's the floaty thing, yes.
Yeah, the floaty thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's also the things on the side of seaplanes as well that keep them afloat. Those are pontoons. That is a pontoon. Fun facts about language and silly words like pontoon. All right. I think that's about all the content I have. We can talk more about pontoons if you want and different kinds of boats.
Yacht Rock.
Ugh, yeah.
Burning
Did you listen to
Crusade
Yacht Rock
Classic
when you were
releases on
here?
Tuesday.
Yeah, so does Final Fantasy 14 555. So,
Yeah.
cool. I'll probably hit it up on my PC. I'm looking for games I can play half paying attention to in windowed mode while I watch NBA games because there's like 2, 3, or 4 every day here in the first round. So
Classic WoW. That's what I do. Is fucking watch shit on YouTube.
if I start getting
Oh,
I
I'm
can't do 2 MMOs at once, man. I don't know how you do that. I don't have the bandwidth. Is there a fee for Classic WoW?
It's the same as the regular WoW. It's all in one. So you have to own the game.
Is it
and then
free to
you have
play or do I have to buy it?
$15.
But is the game? Do I have to pay for the game as well, and then the $15 fee?
I think you would have to if you have never owned WoW before, but I've had WoW before, so I don't know what the new consumer experience would be.
I see.
But basically, it's one product,
Yeah.
and so you don't. If you have one, you have the other.
But WoW is free to play through level 30 or whatever, or 20.
Oh, I wonder if Classic is too. I don't know.
I guess I do. I do literally have the internet in front of me.
Yeah, I don't know the rules. I just play the game.
Did everybody get
looks
cut
like
off?
you
What
can
just
play.
happened there?
No,
Oh, I think there was a moment of silence.
Please join us for our moment of silence.
What are we mourning? Oh,
Our
I need
lives.
to take some Flonase. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to play Burning Crusade because it was my favorite expansion.
What are you doing? Smelling salts over there, bud?
No, it's Flonase, man. It's all about the nays. Flonase.
Sounds like somebody passed out. You got to give him some smelling salts.
No, I know. I have to take the Flonase like every day, and I usually it's while I'm teaching, so I'm like, excuse me for a moment, and I just mute myself in camera because nobody needs to watch or hear me squirting Flonase up my nose.
I just do my Flonase before bed after I brush my teeth.
Yeah, I don't have it part
forget.
of my morning routine because I don't need it every day. You know.
Oh, I do that shit every day with 2 pumps in each fucking nostril.
2 pumps per nostril? You got the Flonase. That shit's expensive, man.
Yeah, but you know what's more expensive? My life in allergy land.
2 pumps. Oh, man.
Get that allergy shit the fuck out of here.
You know what I recently learned, by the way? One of the reasons that Starbucks is trash. If you order just an iced coffee from Starbucks, a large or a Trenta or whatever, the big one, the 30 ounce, the default amount of sugar in it is 7 pumps of simple syrup.
Holy
Oh my
7.
god.
Yeah. That's by default. If you just say iced coffee, you're getting 7 pumps of simple syrup. Yep.
Holy crap.
On a Trenta, though, that's like the 30 ounce, but still, it's insane. Like, why is it sweetened by default? That makes no sense. That's
Yeah,
why
they
one of
have
the many reasons that Starbucks is trash.
They have a
Yipperoo.
Trenta.
Yeah, it's like off menu, but yeah, you can order a Trenta 30 ounce.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop it. Fucking Benji.
I refuse to play
Fine.
those games. I just go in and say 16 ounce or 20 ounce or whatever size.
Dude, I have a fucking brand of instant espresso that I like, and I get like a case of these little jars of them for like $30 or some shit, and it lasts me for fucking ever.
There you go. Really, like we were fans of the O Organics instant coffee. It's so much easier than having the coffee pot.
Yeah, I don't know the brand because I don't like look at it, but I know like what it looks like. But I buy it by the case on Amazon, so I don't actually have to know what it is.
All right.
And also, I only have like 2 cups of coffee on a work day and like 1 on a weekend, so
Yeah, I've been trying to cut back as well.
it's been going pretty good for that.
Yeah. Shout out to Ruben's Brews makes seltzer now. It's pretty good. That's what I got drunk on Friday. So
Nice,
shout out to that.
dude. I've been on a fucking cider kick again. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah?
I only had cider for like a week, like 2 weeks ago, but I'm gonna try and get more again.
I suggest the Teton Hazy Strawberry Cider. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Teton has some really good flavors for sure.
They do. They're cranberry in the winter and they're hazy strawberry in the summer.
I remember they had this like blackberry or some shit that was really good. I don't remember if it was blackberry
fancy.
or not, but it was really good.
Fancy. We get this mango tamarind cider at like the little dancing banana shop, the Rising Sun Produce. That's pretty good. It was pretty good. It was really expensive. It was like $15 for a 4-pack, but it was really good. It was very good. Christian, do all the frat boys still have White Claw, or has that died? Have they moved on to Bud Light Seltzer? How do you feel
I think
about
Bud Light Seltzer is going to be the drink of the summer.
not White
there's-
Claw?
Well, White Claw is for like White Claw is for girls. I like White Claw, but it's more of like a girl brand. It's more
What?
like a girl brand.
That's not true. They have a white supremacist problem.
With White Claw?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
You
know
didn't
that.
see
I
this?
don't pay
Look
attention to that.
at the
No.
leader of, oh God, what fucking one is it? The Proud Boys. The leader of the Proud Boys always has a White Claw in his hand whenever he's photographed. I just wish I was making that up. It's a mango White Claw, and he keeps it in the front pocket of his tactical vest. I swear to God, I'm not making this
I was
up.
fucking drinking a mango White Claw yesterday. No, I don't know. I didn't know. I think it's funny because I feel like White Claw is like the brand that you take photos with, but I think everybody secretly enjoys every other brand of seltzer. Me personally, I'm a Kirkland guy, so I buy 24 packs of Kirkland seltzers and rip through those bad boys.
I didn't know that Kirkland had a seltzer, a hard seltzer.
They're bomb. They're bomb, and it's 24 pack for $18.
I just love that,
So-
first it was White Claw, and now, you get all the... And they don't even want to rebrand. It's like Bud Light Seltzer, Like,
Yep, that's it.
What? Okay. Get the Corona Seltzers up in here, Like
Those ones are good. The Corona seltzers were good. That was my drink of choice last summer. They're just so fucking expensive, man. Seltzers are crazy expensive.
I believe they have a Natty Light seltzer, if I remember correctly. Is that...
Ooh, I'd have to check into that one.
Even like the microbrewers are doing it, Like, who was it? I think Deschutes has one. Rubens has one.
I mean, they're just the
so
thing,
weird.
man. They're
It's
the
so
thing
weird.
because
Why? Why are
Like-
they becoming the thing though?
it's low calorie. Beer's low calorie too if you have a light beer, but yeah, it's low calorie,
Okay,
and you don't get bloated when you drink them.
That's true. That
You
is
don't
a
get
problem
bloated
with
at
lots
all.
of
For
beer.
instance, so Friday I got home from work. I went to Costco and I resupplied on alcohol and dog food. That was like the only, and a chicken. I bought a rotisserie chicken. So I went in. My Costco trip was a rotisserie chicken, a bag of dog food, a half gallon of vodka, and 24-pack of seltzers. That was my fucking Costco trip. So I came home and I put a bunch in my cooler, and later that night I watched Army of the Dead, which was fucking sick, by the way. It was an awesome movie. And then played Warzone with the boys, and I ripped through like 14 seltzers while we were playing from 8 p.m. till 3 in the morning or something. But I ripped through like 14 seltzers, and I wasn't bloated. I wasn't feeling shitty. There's no sugar in them either, so it's just like it's a fucking godsend. I love hard seltzers, man. Call me basic.
I like them too. I don't care.
Well, I mean,
They fuck.
I haven't really drank that many of them. In fact, I don't know if I even have tried them before. But I like ciders a lot, and that was like the sort of like basic bitch drink before the seltzers came out.
True.
So.
Go with the San Juan Seltzer Company. They're local, and they're the best, hands down.
Oh
They're
yeah, I
pretty good.
did try them with you. I think
They're pretty
they
good.
did come out before COVID.
They did.
Yeah, it was basically the official podcast drink at that point.
Oh man, let me ask you a question, you guys.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
is it acceptable? Is it acceptable to fucking put your baby on a dating site? Like
What?
on your profile, I don't think that you should have like your newborn baby in all your photos. I think that's fucking weird.
Well, I mean,
Like I don't. It doesn't matter if you're a mom. I get it. You're a mom. You can put it in your bio, but I feel like you should leave your kids out of something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
out of like a dating site.
dating,
just-
sure. Actually, dating makes sense because, they're looking for someone who wants to,
they want to make sure they're
care of their
okay
kid.
with the kid. Yeah,
Well, I
Yeah.
get
and
that.
you know
but
nobody
can-
reads
but
the
you can-
profiles.
I guess you know what. I guess that is the
Yeah.
thing because I don't read fucking bios. I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I think they probably had enough like first dates where they're like, oh, you have a kid.
Maybe she had it
Yeah,
in the
I mean-
bio, and then people, would have that experience. Like, oh, you have a kid. Never
Exactly.
mind. So fuck it, let's put it in the photo. My sister used to ask guys on the first date if they ever wanted to have kids and when they wanted to settle down, which we always thought was insane. On the first date.
Oh, speaking of which, right when I opened up the app, new mom, newly single, learning how to have fun again. Oh shit! Dude, fucking Tinder reads my fucking conversations. That's weird.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Always, man.
That's fucking funny. It's a classic.
Like I said, I bought my mom these chocolates on Gold Belly for Mother's Day, and now it's everything I get served is like ridiculous food products. That's how I learned about the spaghetti bagel.
Dude, my algorithm on Facebook is so fucking whack. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I am a Duke basketball fan in the fucking winter, and I love the Huskies for football, and I also am a Seahawks fan. And I'm like, oh my god, these shirts are killing me. Like the
Oh, the Facebook algorithm shirts are.
Facebook
off the
algorithm
chain.
shirts are the craziest things I've ever seen.
I'm married to a truck driver who is really great. He has an anger problem, so if you fuck with me, they'll never find the body. Yeah, he bought me this shirt.
He bought me this shirt. Oh my
I
god.
never knew I would
I
be
have
married to a sexy dental hygienist, but here I am, kicking it.
Watch, dude, we're gonna start getting bombarded on Facebook for algorithm shirts. They're gonna just start popping up out of the blue.
If you need
I
funny
was
shirts
born
for
in
your
June.
significant other, I suggest Beefy Boys merch.
Hashtag buy your fucking BF a Beefy Boy shirt. BF, GF, BF, buy your merch. Let's do it.
What you need to do is randomly insert Beefy Boys into your like conversations with people like all throughout the day, and then the fucking
Buy
phones
our
will pick
merch.
up
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in today. It was so good to see you again. Buy my merch. But when next time you come in, we're going to talk about this. No,
say that.
I think
I mean,
the Beefy Boys just.
I sell
I
my
think we
book.
need to rebrand. I think we need to rebrand and do Facebook algorithm shirts for our merch. Yes, I live in Seattle, and I was born in Ballard, and I watch football on Sundays and listen to the Beefy Boys on Monday. Yes, they bought me this shirt. They'll never find your body. Yes, the Beefy Boys branded this shirt.
Yeah. I don't think you need to, advertise your anger problems to the whole world by putting it on your T-shirt, man.
I know, so stupid. Oh my
so
god.
Ridiculous.
Oh, have I showed you guys my fucking trophy case over here? Check this out. Fucking turn my camera on. Oh, Billy Zane, Mel Gibson,
Oh my god.
Brandon Fraser, Jeremy Piven. This one is the pride and joy, though. Oh yeah. The Mummy autograph.
Oh,
That one's-
jeez.
That one's the pride and joy right there in
So
the household.
I have a very important question. Ara could not answer this for me last night. You know how British people refer to their moms as their mummy?
Yes.
What do they call mummies?
Mommy.
See, this is a conundrum. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, I've been trying to do this for 20 minutes.
Spouting off with our bullshit.
That's the show,
'cause
man.
I gotta go secure lightweight gold before I go to my dad's house.
Sorry, lightweight
that.
gold.
I gotta go win that title.
Oh,
Yeah, I created a new lightweight fighter yesterday.
oh, I see. You got video games calling
you
your
were talking
name.
about drinking.
Yeah, I thought this was some new alcohol reference or something.
It's Sunday, man. I can't fucking drink today. I cannot. Next Sunday I will, though.
Sunday.
'Cause I'm gonna be-
because it's Memorial Day or whatever.
Yeah. I'll be out of town, and then I come back in, and then when I come back home, I gotta pack my fucking bags and then head somewhere else. So, fuck me. It'll be a busy weekend.
Yeah. My next class, not this one, but my next one, the last day of class would have been on Memorial Day, but instead it's on the following Tuesday. And I'm like, can we just end it on the Friday? I'm going to see if I can convince him to just end it on the
That'd
Friday.
be rad, ending it on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, God.
I think I
All right,
get the
guys.
whole week to myself. Yeah. All right. This has been episode 122 of the Beefy Boys Bud Club, and we'll see you knuckleheads next week.